Hello, this is part 5 of our unit here. We are in the process of making a spreadsheet to utilize it as a balance sheet for a bank statement. So we have laid this out, and we realize how many columns we have and basically how many rows, how we're going to handle this. So we're going to work with this right now. And to begin with, we realize that this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 columns going across for a heading. So we're going to set this aside over here for now. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're going to go to the format on the command line there, the menus, and once we choose format, we go down to merge cells, and now they are 1. Now we are also going to put in the words. This form is provided to help you balance your bank statement. Okay, so we're going to do that, and it's going to be all caps. And we're going to make it bold, and we're going to make it centered on this spread out. But we're going to make it a little bit larger. It's our main heading, so we're going to make it about 14 just to make it look good. And let's see. This form is to balance your bank statement. Now take notice, we used up all those lines, but it's a little bit big for our purpose, so we really don't need it to be that big. So let's make this a little bit bigger here for you so you can see it better. Here we go. And I'm going to highlight all these words here. Now take notice that these words are also replicated on the formatting line up here for our cell. It's all one cell and it's all one set of words. It's a little bit big, so we're going to reduce it down to maybe 13. Let's go down to 12. Okay, and we're going to reduce it down to 10. Voila. Okay, so now with this, we are able to realize. Now let's see. This is needs to be spread out. So I go over here and I spread it out and make it fit. Okay, and the way I did that was I just went to the top here where my pointer on the mouse changed with the 2 arrows going either direction with a hard bar, and I can drag that section out the way I want it. Now then we have another situation here on the second line of interest is that we are checks outstanding not charged to account. This takes up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares here, so we're going to be able to put that in, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it's going to be 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4 for us to be able to. We're going to go to the top with format and merge cells, and we're going to put in make this also bold. And it's at a little bit smaller size, so we're going to also center this thing, so it's centered, and it's still all caps. No, it's not all caps, so we're going to make it upper and lowercase CHECKS. our account. Okay, so now that's the heading for there. Now, this is a little bit going way across, and we're going to bring it down as we look on our spreadsheet here. Our sample, it's pretty much aligned under the, well, with the, let's see, to the end of 2 there. Okay, we'll make that to the end of 2. So we're going to shrink that down to about the same distance there. And we need to make adjustments here. And we're going to make this a little bit smaller. But one thing we want to do here is to make it wrap. It's not wrapping. So I'm going to right click on here and format my cells for it to be, first of all, text. And we're going to, let's see, alignment is going to be to wrap text here in the properties, and say OK, and voila. We're going to adjust this down. Let's see, we don't need that much. Let's see, let's make it smaller, so make it 8. Let's see if that'll suit our, shrink this down a little bit here. Let's shrink this down a little bit. Okay, we just lost our money line here. And actually this one here can go over fairly small, because we are only making it as a spacer there to accommodate our large one going across the top. There we go. And this has, that looks pretty good. So now we are able to spread this down a little bit to make it more accommodating. That'll work. And what we did over here, we're going across, we're going to make a heading here. We're going to join these 2 cells together. And what we're doing here is to, let me bring this back, and we're going to realize this title here to be the heading for our instructions. Okay, so we're going to go in here and we're going to make that bold, and it seems like that's going to be the same size as this, so make it 8, I believe we did it. And it's going to be centered, and we will be able to type in what we want. It's going to be all caps this time. Now we want this to be a little bit, notice it's on the bottom, and we want to change that alignment. So we're going to go into format cells again, and we're going to change this to where it's vertical. It's going to be centered in the middle. Say OK. There we go. And let's see, that's looking pretty good. So let's go to our next portion here and see how we can work out with this. And we are limited on time to make these the size of this recording, so we're ready to move on to the next step.